Good day to each and everyone. This is Mark Pantuhan, the first reporter of this module, and we are now here in Module 9 entitled Digital Cyber Literacy. But before anything else, let's know first the learning objectives of this discussion. First, define digital cyber literacy and cybersecurity. Second, elaborate on cyber citizenship. Third, determine etiquette and safety use of digital media. Fourth, identify common computer traits and the corresponding fixing solutions. Fifth, elucidate cyberbullying and cybercrimes. Sixth, examine internet exploration, source citation, research and data gathering protocols, and website evaluation. 7. Cite how digital cyber literacy may be integrated with teaching learning. 8. Draw relevant life lessons and significant values from personal experiences on digital risk and consequences. Then 9. Analyze research abstract on digital cyber literacy and its implications to the teaching learning process. Then 10. Produce and evaluate a digital tool that may be utilized in the classroom. What is digital literacy? According to Wikipedia, digital literacy is the set of competencies required for full participation in the society that includes knowledge, skills, and behaviors involving the effective use of digital devices for purposes of communication, expression, collaboration, and advocacy. So, meaning to say, digital literacy refers to the ability to confidently and effectively use digital tools and technologies for communication, creativity, collaboration, and active participation in the society. And what is cybersecurity? So when we say cybersecurity, it is the practice of protecting systems, networks, programs from digital attacks. These cyber attacks are usually aimed at accessing, changing, or destroying sensitive information, extorting money from users, or interrupting normal business processes. Meaning, cybersecurity is the practice of defending computers, networks, and data from malicious attacks that aim to steal, alter, or destroy information and disrupt normal operations. Implementing effective cybersecurity measures is challenging because the attackers are more becoming innovative nowadays. But here are some tips on how to protect yourselves against cyber threats. First, monitor behavior on social networks, meaning it means that before we post or upload something online, let's try to analyze, does this need to be public or it is worth the risk. And we should always remember that not only what we share online is available to friends and family, but also to the cyber criminals. Then second, keep devices safe. We can protect our devices safe by just installing antivirus software, configuration settings on the device, and by completing software updates. The third, understand how to best to use passwords. It means that our passwords need to be complex and hard to guess, but can still be remembered. One strategy is a passphrase, or a password that comes from the first letter of each word in phrase. There is also a password manager app to help keep track of all the passwords called KeepPass, which is free of charge. Importantly, do not use the same password for all accounts. Handle unsafe content. So it means that it is very important for us to know exactly how to respond or react to unsafe situations online, such as suspicious emails, pop-ups claiming that your computer is infected, and BitTorrent sites. Then fifth, consider safety for the future. It means that we must take individual responsibility in using devices with an utmost care and critical thinking when online. Then what is cyber citizenship? So it refers to being responsible when using the internet. Doing online when no one is looking speaks a lot about one's character and morals. So meaning to say, it's being responsible online means keeping ethical choices and respecting others even when no one is watching, which reflects true integrity and good character. I'm gonna share with you the 10 tips on how to be a good cyber citizen. First, Be careful and critical for whatever you post online that could be visible to public, even if on a private page, to tagging by a friend. Then, second, if you have a problem with someone, go to that person or an adult to help work it instead of posting your expression online. Then third, use the internet to help you with your schoolwork, but give credit to the source you use and critically analyze everything you search online. Then fourth, use the internet purposefully to learn more about anything you are interested in, to help you research relevant and needed data or information, and to stay connected with friends throughout the world. Fifth, make sure you verify an information before you share it or use it in a project, or check on accuracy of truth in the information you search on the web. Then sixth, give out certain information only. Then seven, do not answer questions that make you uncomfortable. Then eight, always make sure you have told a reliable adult, or if you decide to meet someone you know through the internet. Then nine, always be aware of copyright laws and give credit to whom an article or part of it is due. Then 10, use only the computers that you are allowed to use. Avoid hacking. And now, I'm gonna share with you the importance of cyber citizenship. First, it keeps the internet free from hurtful statements. Second, it creates a culture of more reliable information. Then third, it gives provisions for people to give in credit for what they have created. Then fourth, more criminals or bullies can be caught when kids are honest and talk to adults. Then lastly, it keeps information private. And that's all for my part. Thank you everyone for listening. And the remaining slides will be shared to us by Miss Tricia Diola.